doing this all wrong. I was so caught up in having this conversation, I skipped over all the usual catch-up things. How was your week? Is everything all right? Yeah, everything is all right. Sorry. Just having an off night, I think. I wasn't going to compound my weirdness by inventing a crisis. That was a thing younger Mason might have done, and while I slightly envied his willingness to make something up when he didn't know what to say, I was no longer that careless with the truth. At least, that's what I told myself as the silence grew awkward. My timing is terrible, Tim said. I apologize. Let's table this for right now and revisit it when we're both fully present. But for the sake of my future reference, this is something you want to revisit, isn't it? It's completely okay if it's not, only I would appreciate knowing that now. Definitely. The relief of being let off the hook made my voice firm. Very definitely. Okay, good. Now let's pretend I never brought it up. Self-conscious laugh. I just signed up for a training I thought you might find interesting. If you want to hear about it? I did want to hear about it. More than that, I wanted the conversation to return to something completely neutral, which didn't demand I have or think about my feelings. We went back to my place after and had exceptional sex. Tim wasn't just a pretty face, let's be clear. He had the skills to back it up. And then he went home because he had early appointments the following day. And I nominally went to bed, by which I mean I stared at the ceiling for a long time, and then sent a snap to my best friend. I was too lazy to turn on the light, so it was just a shifting pattern of darkness and less darkness while I spoke, though I turned on a sparkle filter to give Declan something to watch. Okay, date recap. I fucked everything up? He wanted to talk about our relationship, and I froze like... I paused, trying to come up with a really good metaphor. And failing. Like a freaking deer in headlights, Deck, what is wrong with me? He's perfect. He wants all the things I want. He's a doctor. He's nice. He's stable. Why am I not over the moon right now with an exclusive boyfriend picking out table toppers for my wedding Pinterest board? And send. That's how I'd pictured this moment, when I'd imagined it, but now that it was here I couldn't even be happy about it. I expected Deck to be asleep and get back to me in the morning, but a few minutes later my phone buzzed. He was using a filter that gave him a cowboy hat, which was a funny juxtaposition against the rainbow shower curtains in what was clearly his partner Sydney's tiny apartment bathroom. Wait, what happened? I'm confused. Also, oh my god, make Sid stop editing. I'm so tired. But tell me what happened, because I don't know what you fucked up and I want to be supportive. He pointed. Supportive face. Now tell me how I'm supporting you. I was just about to reply when a new series of snaps came through. Also, nothing's wrong with you. You say he's perfect when you know there's no such thing. If I'd drawn a picture of who I thought was perfect for me, it'd be a picture of you, which is obviously not true, and I'd have never been open to Sid, and then we'd all be super sad. Romance is not a formula in a spreadsheet, Mace. One more snap. This time no cowboy hat, just Deck with his hair mussed in front of a plastic rainbow. This is me not apologizing again for leaving you at the altar. Please note my emotional growth. Then he stuck his tongue out at me and added, I haven't grown that much. I flipped on my lamp and said very solemnly, I see your emotional growth, and I appreciate it. I left a long pause, where I did not stick my tongue out in return, even though he'd be waiting for it, just to mess with him. And I really didn't need him to apologize again for leaving me at the altar when we were 22. But seriously, why am I like this? I've been hoping that dating Tim, or anyone, would get to this point, and now it has, and I can't even be happy about it? Am I self-sabotaging? Should I call him right now and propose? Snapchat is like a super sped-up version of the Telegraph, where you send a message, and then wait for the other person to watch it and record their own, then they wait while you do the same. Sometimes, I kind of like all those pauses. The lack of immediacy can be perfect and allow me to virtually chat.